OpenAI's GPT-4o model is yelling at users and copying their voice. Have we reached Black Mirror episode status yet? Let's find out. We're talking about the system card report for OpenAI's 4o model, and that describes their alignment and the problems that they had with it and the successes that they had. So specifically, this is the case of unauthorized voice generation, and they describe an example in where the agent copies the user's voice and makes an outburst. So we'll look specifically at what happened. I pulled this file here up in GarageBand.
Really important.
Here's the user's voice.
And admirable approach.
Here's the AI. Now it's two channels, so I'm going to pan completely over to the AI. You'll hear that the noise of the user's phone goes away. It's actually kind of loud. But this is just AI.
No. And I'm not driven by impact either.
So there you hear it, the AI copying the user's voice. Why is it doing that? So first off, I don't think the no is yelling at the user. I think it's just the user has a loud tone of voice and the AI copies it. I think what it's doing here is actually something really straightforward. It's something we used to see a lot in early chatbots. It is losing conversational turn taking. It thinks it is supposed to carry both sides of the conversation. So chatbots used to do that. We had to train it out of them and be pretty clear about, no, you are the assistant, this is the user, but they sometimes would lose their place. And I think that's just happening with this next generation of models. It is, however, an example of emergent capability. And by that, I mean that we know intellectually that AI deepfake models can copy voices, but it's not a behavior you expect to see in the assistant. But the way that they're trained, they train the model to emulate more than one voice. And in doing so, humans have a specific voice because of the geometry of our vocal apparatus. AIs don't have that, so you need to teach them to vocalize. When you train them to emulate more than one voice, they learn to emulate multiple voices. And so they've kind of built the internal machinery to figure that out in training. So it is an emergent behavior. It's kind of one that, like many emergent behaviors, maybe in retrospect you should have seen coming, but there it is. How did OpenAI deal with it? It looks like they did two things. Number one, they altered the training regimen. And number two, they actually put another system in front of it, a guardrail essentially, to detect whether it was using a voice that was one of the pre-authorized voices or not. And if not, just mute that part of the conversation. So I don't think it's a major problem. I think it'll get trained out of the models pretty quickly, and I think the guardrail approach will work. If you want more AI videos, like and subscribe, please. Thanks.